So I just like really want to share my thoughts about this whole scenario of the murder of Floyd for a lot of reasons. Like, I feel like I can't even process the things that make me mad because there's so much around the situation that just is fucking upsetting. It makes me angry as shit because when y'all say Black Lives Matter, do y'all mean what do y'all when you talk about wanting to care about Black Lives Matter, like what exactly do you mean? Like, do you want the Black lives when somebody is dead because then they can't consent and that's easier for you to process that Black Lives Matter than the Black lives you see right in front of you, the Black person you know at your work, the Black person that you know as your neighbor, the Black people who follow you online. So when you're out here sharing these violent ass images, are you caring about those Black people in your lives? Because I don't fucking think so. What you are caring about is showing and removing the sacredness of the body. Why would you show a person being murdered in their last moments and the last thing they says becomes the slogan that we live by? I'm sure that man has said so many beautiful things in his life, but somehow it's the last motherfucking thing he said that would be the thing that we want to say and want to hear. No. When you say his name, do you know his parents' name? Do you know his family's consent to this? He can't consent to them images on the internet. You know when you take a video or a picture of someone, they have to consent to wanting that shit publicized? Who can they consent? No. So it's easier for you to go and share them images than it is for you to confront what you're doing in your own life. And also, in people in different countries who aren't of the African American experiences that want to look and say, oh, in that country, they're doing all these things. Do you know what's going on in your country? Do you know how the Blacks are treated in your country? Do you listen to the Blacks in your area? Before y'all want to come and have some kind of perspective on African American lives that you don't know because you're not from here, look at your own situation. Like, it is just so frustrating that I can't even process the pain I feel from it because I am in so many minds trying to just defend this, just like saying, like, why are we showing these images and for who? For who? If you want to get your likes and go. If you into that kind of pornography of seeing humans die, get your little fix and go. But don't say that you care for Black lives. Don't say you care for Black mental health. Don't say you care for Black blood pressure. Don't say you care for Black anxiety attacks. When that brings me anxiety, do you give a fuck? No. When I write you personally saying that shit's mad traumatic, do you give a fuck? No. You only motherfucking care because you want to show like, sensationalism. For who? For who, bitch? For who? And that's the question I always ask people whenever you do anything. Who are you doing it for? Because you ain't doing that shit for me or for people who look like me. You doing that shit for you. So get your money, Sean Kings. Get your likes. Get your sensationalism. And get the fuck, just go. Because at the end of the day, I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to be Black. I'm still going to have to live with these images for the rest of my life. He did not need to die for these reasons. People don't need to die for these reasons. I don't want to see people dying. You don't know my experiences with police violence. You don't know my family history, police violence. You don't know our histories with hearing guns, with hearing these things. You don't know where we're all coming from, but you want to just put it on with no motherfucking trigger warning, just showing you. When a child has like some kind of situation where they have been molested or there's child pornography, do y'all just share that on the Facebook pages? No, because why? Society thinks that's gross. But somehow this is okay? I don't need to see that to know it's not good. You don't need to see that to know it's not good. If you really trying to do work, send that to your racist grandma. Send that to your racist boss. If you really want to try and send videos, share it like that. But don't motherfucking send that shit to me. Don't put that on your page. So I'm over here trying to learn a dance video and I just see someone fucking getting choked to death. That's not how I want to fucking spend my Wednesdays. You know what I mean? Like, think about these people. Don't just be out here wilding, reckless in a time in quarantine. Like, people are thinking about quarantine and I am thinking about our lives. Like, I'm scared to go for a walk in my neighborhood because I don't know my situation. So all we have is the internet and y'all are just sharing shit on the internet because you're fucking bored. And that is a source for marginalized people to see ourselves reflected. But what I'm seeing is the murders being replayed and replayed and replayed, and it's exhausting and I don't have time for that shit. So I ask you once again, who are you doing it for?